Hi friends, this is Gail O'Neill, and I teach stamping. I hope you enjoy. Tissue paper. So I'm going to show you a bunch of ones I did, and I'm pretty sure that these two I did together as two sheets. So this might have been a bottom sheet, but I'll show you what you can do when they come out too light, even though when you glue them down, the light ones get a little darker. This one I want to add more to, and this one definitely I'm going to add more to. So here's a couple finished ones. Well, not finished, but they're dry. But you see, this was a lighter one, and you can really see it. So, and I might even use this to make a card tonight, this one. I just did these a while ago, well, a couple hours ago, so that some would be ready that if I wanted to make a card. And there's another one, but I am going to show you some cards. I just filled here's more. Oh, and I think I didn't turn my phone down. Hi, Lou. Oh yeah, I guess I did. Maybe it was never on all day. Wonder how many people tried to call or text me. Ha ha, that happens. Sue, Marion, who else is here? Lou, Victoria, Robin, Lenore, Betty. Okay, Barb. I think I said Barb. I don't know. So here's some more. Sometimes they get a tear, but one of the other fun things to do is take a die and cut something out of it. So any of those ones that it rips, and you might see me rip one, I'm going to try not to, but so either way you can use them. There was something else I cut out of one and I have no clue. You should see my desk. Wait, look at this. There's stuff all over, and the floor. Oh my God. Like I was just throwing these things all over the place. And every time I think I'm done, I think of something else you can do, and I'll probably forget 6 of them. I should have written them down. So I'm going to show you from scratch. Now, I got to tell you this too. I pulled out, Lou and I were talking about this when she made stencils the other day. This is what I use to make stencils. So it's template plastic for quilting, and I got them on Amazon. So I pulled one out because there's a few dies that are new to me that I wanted to make stencils with, and it was sitting here when I started to do this. This is the best thing for doing like coloring. It doesn't stain. It's like amazing. All right, so we're going to start. We're going to put down a color. So several ways to do it. So you can take ink pad. Let's put down that. Let's put down, we'll just do blue and purple. Okay, then take some water, spritz the water on. I lost my little stick. No, I didn't. And I just kind of squiggle it around. I mean, if you really want them to mix up, then, the colors, then you can place it a little different or really drag some of it over. You can make a design. You can write your name. I don't know. So anyway, then you're going to take and put your piece down. So I just kind of roll the stick over it. I had something else, but it's buried somewhere. Okay, so then I've been using a piece of paper towel. I have a bunch of them, only because it absorbs it and dries it a little faster. But then you see all that's left? I got to find places to place these again. All that's left, if you take some watercolor paper, this is just plain white, put that down, and you know I'm a freak for backgrounds, so I've got a background to do something with. And I have a bunch of those, and depending on if you crinkle your paper first. So this one I crinkled the paper first before I put it down and got a crinkly look. These I just picked up. Oh, and I wanted to show you this. This is the finished product from the other night, except here I think I used, I forget which glue, and it didn't dry completely clear. So this is a little cloudy. So I'm in the middle of doing a video for this. So, well, not in the middle, I just basically started it, but I have to do it in segments to let it dry and then come on again and do a little more. And then I'll piece it all together, you know, editing it, and I will put it out for all to see. But this is the glue that should be used, art glitter glue. And I have this partly full bottle and another bottle, and then I have an applicator bottle. So that's the glue that I used years and years ago. Finally remembered why I liked that glue, and that was why. So all I do is I spritz a little water, wipe that off. Isn't this getting pretty? Look at that. And then we're going to do it again. This time I'm going to take some soft, what is it? Soft sea foam. And I'm going to put a couple drops of that. Then I'm going to take some Granny Apple. I'm just going to put one of that, or, well, I got two. I don't want to overpower it. And then I'm going to take a little Petal Pink around the edges or something. Like, you just have to play. Some of them are going to come out awesome, and some of them not so much. All right, so you spritz it with the water. And if you want, oh, I just thought of something else. I wonder if I have it close to me. Yeah, I do. Kind of like what you do. I'm going to try my alcohol ink too. But like maybe with a straw or this, nah, it's not working so good. Like to splash it. Move it like around. Yeah, there it goes. Although I don't want to like totally mix it. That green and pink together like doesn't quite do it. So then let's see, on this one I'll take 2 pieces because there's a lot of liquid there. But this time I'm gonna back it. Do I have a big one? I don't. I only have these little ones. So you can take it and flip it that way and let it dry. So I'm going to put it on a piece of paper towel. Oh, I have a box here. And then at the end, I'll take a couple of them and see how they came out. You can also, you know, just take a piece because, and this will dry fast. Where do I throw it? Like, this is really a great dining room table, you know, or take out one of your white folding tables and go to town where you can lay them all out. Why didn't I bring one of my tables in here? Oh, no. All right, so you kind of get the idea with that. Let me just make a couple more. So this time, I'm putting my piece down, and I'm going to take some of our sprinkles. So let's see, we'll do Bermuda Bay And this one is Daffodil Delight. That should look marvelous. So I'm just going to put, remember, these are really potent. You're reaching for a spritzer? All day I was losing my spritzer. I'm like, where'd I put it now? Okay. So I didn't pre-crumple it. When it dries, we can crumple it. Paper towel. So I'm going to pick that up. Look how pretty that is. That one's going to be nice. I think I'll do another one like that. But first, let's pick up what's left there. And because those are little powdered sprinkles, you can just reactivate what's there and pick up the rest. Where'd the red come from? Haha. All right, so I'm going to set that to dry and clean this off. This thing is so great. I can't even tell you how many of these I have. Yes, Sue, I got one for you. Okay. So let's do a pink and a purple mango. So put some purple. I'm going to go light on the purple. And I'm going to put some mango. See, some of them come out like a heavy, like a big dot, and other ones come out like really fine. It's really weird how the pigments are. And it was with the other brand too. And I don't know who makes this for them. Okay, so where'd I just put down the spritzer? See, all day. Okay. And this is 2 sheets. Oh, no, it's 3 sheets. 3 sheets to the wind. All right, I'm just going to use 1 sheet. And the paper towel. Uh-oh, that's the end of the paper towel. That's going to be another pretty one. I'll be able to get 2 cards out of that. Okay, set this one aside. And let's pick up a little more. Wonder if I have any watercolor paper yet left. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Waste not, want not, right? Ooh, baby. Hi, Diana. Hi, Cheryl. Let's see. Look at that. It just reactivates. I don't want to get it too smushy, though. Okay, I'm liking that one. Down on the paper towel. All right, so I'm going to clean this up, and we're going to do like a next step. Look how much more you could pick up, though. Okay, so how do you use it, you might ask? Oh, what a mess. What a mess. Okay, so I'm going to pull these down and pick one. We'll do that one. We'll do that one because I want to make that darker. And that one. All right, so say I have this, it's green. I want to add some blue to it. Oh, I just thought of something else. You could sponge a little on it. Oh my God. All right, I'm just going to crinkle it up. And then, and this is one of the steps I kept forgetting today, to crinkle them. I have some blue in a spritzer, so I'm just gonna, that needs to be a little darker, but we'll see. But it does need to be darker. And then it might stay green. Nope. So this is the fast way if you just can't wait. All right, so you can see the blue. If I had done like a little bit more, it would have. So we're going to keep that basically green just so we can do it. Oh, I just used up all my papers. I'm just going to cut a few more. All right. So I took the, art glitter glue, and I put some water in it to thin it down. And what you do is take that, and you can use Elmer's too, but I think that's what I used on the butterfly, and it doesn't dry as clear as they say it does. So the heck with that. We don't want it cloudy. We want it crystal clear. Ugh. Okay. I was much neater when I did it this afternoon. Oh, and then this is how you get holes in it. You want to just kind of like push it a little bit, but it's much easier to push if you crumple it first. So, because you want all that texture. So, I'm going to put that one aside, and we're going to do a few more. And it's easy peasy to clean up after each one. Easy peasy. And I like my glass bowl that I stole from my kitchen. And somewhere I have a smaller one with the same kind of lid, and I couldn't find it. So it's a little bit big, but it'll keep your glue from drying out. Okay, so we're going to crinkle this up. Was driving and had to start my dinner. That's okay. That's what I had to do on the last live. I was cooking dinner, and then I came and ate right in front of the computer here. So I'm just squishing it a little bit. And then set it aside to dry. I'm really running out of room. Although some of those other things are starting to dry already. They don't take long, just the tissue paper itself. All right. So we can either make this one darker. Let's put some orange. I didn't do any yellow. I wonder, the blue might show now. And then I'll set this one aside. A little green. And I didn't try it with, you know, alcohol and ink, which really should work. All right. So, and I think daubing it with a sponge would work too, but I'd still want to wet it so it sinks in. Oh, that's going to be pretty. All right. All right, so once you have some of these done, there were a few other things I thought of doing. Oh, this one, where is it? This one I did on the acetate. So it's a whole different look. And on this one, you'd put it down this way, unless you really like that side, you know, better. But you'll get like more of a see-through, especially if you put it down on, let me see. I couldn't have run out of white again. Well, let's put it on that. Yeah, that white is gonna like come through. Ooh, you could leave a spot and make a, ooh, interesting. You just learn all these things as you're playing. Okay, so then I took a piece of cardstock, DSP, that's, I think this one's retired. And I thought, wouldn't that be cool? So and I just went searching for some of these. All of my DSP, the 6x6, they all ended up in the same spot, and I don't know what's... All right, so with this one, I'd want it to get more clear. So I'd say we'd lob it on the top. Yeah, we'll see how this turns out. I'm not so sure. Not so sure. But this is why you experiment. But I do have another idea what to do with it. So this was like, would be like using Mod Podge, which people use, yeah, the other glue I had before, Elmer's, for Mod Podge as well. But Mod Podge does not dry crystal clear either. So let's see how this dries. If we see it, you know, come through, and I can always put the blower on it. All right, so I want a light one because I had an idea a little bit ago. I just have to grab a stamp set. Polka dot snow, crackle paint. Yeah, baby. All right, so if we do some crackle paint background, let's see, what color do we want? DSP, Designer Series paper, yes. Pattern paper. Scrapbook paper. Anybody have an idea what color will look good on that? Brown? No. Black? No. I don't know. Gray. Let's do gray. Smoky slate. Smoky slate. All right, I'm going to take this out of there, make it a little, what is that blob? Oh, it's a, okay. So let's see what this is going to be. Darker blue? maybe I'll do both. I kind of like that, but I think a blue would look good too. But so there's another thing you can do with your backgrounds. Oh God, it's just like more and more is going on in my head. That's pretty scary. Okay, so I'm just gonna throw this away dirty, down on the floor with everything else. And then we're gonna take, I wish this was crinkled up more. Mm-hmm. All right, let's use this one that I had ripped. And maybe I'll do it a different way. Hold on, stamp. Stamp, stamp, stamp. Stamp, stamp. Not that one. Background. Okay, that one will work. Yeah, I like this one. All right, so from Gallery Grunge, I'm going to grab this one. And let's see. Some Versamark and some white. Oh, found them too. Amazing. I can't even tell you what this is like when I'm playing, because I am playing. Like, this is how everything gets. Let's do our buddy, just for you know what's and giggles. Okay. So you can do on some of them gold or silver or whatever you want. All right, that's enough just for a haha that we're doing. So I'm putting on white. Oh yeah, that would be pretty, Carrie. Okay, I don't want that to get yucky. All right, so let's heat this. And I don't want to melt my plastic either. So it get like, I didn't warm this up, but I would warm it up next time I do that. So advice is to warm it up because it starts to burn, but it's still fine. So there's some more texture to it. See, then the other thing that I thought of, I mean, you could just keep thinking and thinking, is to take like pieces, ripped pieces, and Mod Podge them with this stuff down. So then you've got, you know, like all these leftover pieces that have been torn away from the edges. So I'm not going to do it, but I think that would be like really cool. I'm just going to trash these. One of these has glue on it, which is now on me. Okay. So what was the other punch that I had that was so cool? So cool. Couple punches. So I have this flower. So say I decide I want to use this one for flowers, or to cut out, you know, a big flower. And these you can use either the texture size or the acetate side. And then like just put a little something in the middle. Let's see. I don't know which was the one. I think it was this one that I was going to use as a card. So let's take, oh, and here are some, did I show these? Some of the backgrounds. Yeah, I think I did. Oh, I just found more paper that I had cut. That's what happens when you have a mess. So this would also be cool as flowers. So make a whole bunch of a lot of stuff. Okay. I can't remember if there was something else I had thought of. Let's see how this is coming. Let's dry this a little bit and see. I don't want to burn the glue. Oh, I did have something else, but I'm not sure where I have it. I have this gold, silver, I forget what it's called too. It's not texture paste. It would be more like a gilding wax. So if you put like gilding wax over all the bumps, that would be cool. Or when it's like real bumpy, my other one wasn't, rub the Versamark pad over it and then do your gold or silver or copper, and then it's just going to be on the ridges. That would be like really pretty. But this, look how that's coming out, like as it dries. So this was better than I thought it was going to be. So the trick is to put some on the top to get it really drenched with the glue, and make sure that you get art glitter glue, because that, for this kind of stuff, it's the best. All right, let's look at a couple of the ones that we did, because they are dry now. So there's that one. That was with the sprinkles. This was with the pad. There's our piece that it's almost dry, that dried on that, and I would probably add a little bit more. Oh, because I had two layers. But surprisingly, even the really light ones like show up really nice. You know, sometimes you don't want your background to overpower what you're going to put on it. Let's see. That one was the one we spritzed. So, Easter eggs. And let's see, do I have any more? Oh, this was under something else. So it's not completely dry, but it's pert near. So, and you can get like more than one out of these. Okay. And then there was, oh, this is just about dry too. I told you, it's like all over my room. So that's on the watercolor paper. And then this is the one we just put down before. So now there's a couple ways to prepare this for using. So if you know that it's really glued down well, then just go ahead and trim it right to the edge. But the other way is just cut a little bit off, run some glue on the back, and fold it over. And you can cut, let me see, you can cut very close to the corner so that when you're doing that, you don't have all that extra and it's going to go flat. And of course, you're going to have less there. I'm just going to end up cutting this one anyway. It's not totally dry. So that's good. And then I made all these, but I think it's getting, how long have I been on? 38 minutes. So I colored like all these little guys today. So this set is in the spring catalog, Welcome Easter, but it's also great for baby cards. So I'm going to show you a few cards that I made. I don't know, I might have like cut into, oh, here's what I was going to do. I was going to take and put, I think it was that one, and I'm not even sure which one. I don't know. I had like one of each color that I was going to add on to here or something. But anyway, I think that's going to be another Easter card, that one. But you can also do baby cards. So let me show you, let me get rid of all this stuff and I'll show you the couple cards that I did make. I can't wait to do something with this one too. Ooh. Okay, and I got all those little flowers. Oh my gosh, this is a mess. Okay, so here's Happy Easter. I hope that's clear. And that one, oh, and this one I cut a rectangle with a die out of one of them. And then these were some leftovers from the other night with the acetate. And then here's a Happy Easter card, and I put a couple flowers on there. And a funny thing happened with those flowers. When I did it, I had some Mod Podge, and I grabbed it, used it, and I'm like, why isn't this stuff drying? Well, it wasn't Mod Podge, it was Mod Podge picture transfer. So yeah, for a whole different thing it's for, and I didn't realize I picked up the wrong bottle. Or maybe I bought it because I saw a technique. I kind of do that and then forget all about that I wanted to try something. So when I come across it, I will try it again. So this one, have a wonderful, these I did all Easter cards, but in my head, I wanted to do a baby card too. So thanks for joining me, everybody. I had a lot of fun with all this stuff, and I hope you do too. There is so much to do with it. And hey, anybody want to come help me clean up the mess? Come on over. I'll make coffee. And I'll be back on Wednesday, and watch for my other video. I will post it when I get it all edited together. And I'll see you Wednesday with, you know, my motto. I don't know what, but it'll be something. Thanks for joining me, everybody. Good night.